In this video, we will see about the aim of a marriage and common duties of husband and wife. Basically, I am taking this knowledge from the book written by my Acharya, Swami Ram Sarvji Yogacharya. He lives in Himachal Pradesh, and this book is Vedas, a Divine Light, Part 3. Aim of marriage, Rigveda 10 by 85 by 14, states that the aim of marriage is to beget son and daughter, to make them well educated with divine qualities along with spiritualism so that they serve the society and make the nation strong. The marriage is not meant for sensual pleasures. Rigveda 10 by 85 by 16, the aim of marriage is not to enjoy sensual pleasure, but in family life, preach of learned acharya should be listened continuously. Husband and wife must meditate to realize God. So this is the aim of marriage. Now let's see the duties, common duties of husband and wife. Rigveda mantra 5 by 80 by 1. Like a learned husband who never wastes the time but is always occupied in performing his moral duties, similarly, the ideal wife, keeping in view the value of time, must not waste the time baselessly. Atharvaveda already states that time is like a running horse. A learned person thus jumps on the back of the horse for riding. That is, the learned person. Here, learned person means learned of Vedas. Learned person, without wasting a second, continues his hard working, keeping pace with the speed of time. He never sits idle because he knows the horse of time is galloping fast. That is, time is running fast and shall never come back. An ideal wife should harbor the same qualities to nurse and keep her family members happy. How a lazy wife who sits along with others and makes spending fun, backbites or gossips can shower pleasure on her family members. Next mantra, Rigveda 10 by 85 by 11, states that the chariot of married life has two bullocks in the shape of Rigveda and Samaveda. Rigveda pertains to praise, whereas Samaveda indicates peace. The wheels of the said chariot are the two ears. Like the two wheels which move continuously, the ears also continue the conversation between husband and wife by listening to each other's views. For such a happy family, there are two matters, alive and non-alive, which are to be stored very well. That is, non-alive property and alive Vedic spiritual knowledge. The idea of the mantra, the married life should not be wasted by indulging in illusion that may lead to abrupt stoppage of the chariot. Chariot of married life should move smoothly. That is, husband wife should not be lazy and must work hard continuously. They must maintain their health well and remain away from diseases. For this purpose, both should wake up early in the morning at 4 am, must worship God in the shape of yajna, ashtanga yoga practice, name jap, etc. Under the supreme guidance of a learned acharya of Vedas. The couple must go for a long morning walk and must do exercise daily without fail. The said knowledge, pious actions are required to continue smooth movement of the chariot. This will sure bring praise for the married couple and help them to maintain permanent peace. In the entire life, the couple must give patient hearing to each other's views faithfully. These are all the secrets of the mantra explained by my Acharya. The said patient hearing should be continued for whole of married life. One-sided decision is always harmful. In the married life, God has blessed to work hard to earn lot of wealth, which is non-alive matter. And the second is the alive matter, wherein the knowledge of alive Almighty God is considered, for which the couple must strive hard to achieve the aim of life, that is the realization of Almighty God. The mantra thus indicates the progress required to be made in both the ways. That is the worldly progress, which is including science, and also the spiritual progress. Rigveda mantra 10 by 85 by 18. The relationship between husband and wife strengthens through their mutual love and affection. Through mutual support, they lead an ideal married life. The couple, while playing delightfully and happy like two children, attain and complete their holy yajna of the family. Here, the meaning of yajna is pious deeds or moral duties to be discharged daily. Yajurveda mantra 11 by 69. To make the married life happy, both husband and wife should be educated and learned. Besides possessing best etiquette, she should be as tolerant as earth, that is the wife. virtuous, faithful wife knows well the art of cooking and make delicious meals. Both husband and wife should be away from violence and feeling of animosity. Yajurveda Mantra 14/7. Husband and wife must make contact with learned Acharya, and therefore one day they should themselves become learned. By observing hard brahmacharya and attaining pious Vedic education and Vedic preach, the couple must perform pious deeds and discharge moral duties towards family, society and nation. They should also inspire others to do pious deeds. Their study of Vedas and education of school, college, university must be so hard that they acquire knowledge right from straw to Brahma. Thus they should attain pleasure themselves and must give pleasures to others also. Husband and wife should share everything in common. This sharing leads to their long life. Atharvaveda Mantra 2/30/2 says. Atharvaveda Mantra 6/11/1 says, wife should possess serene, calm nature and husband should be hard-working and possessing strong body. This leads to generation of brave children. Atharvaveda Mantra 6/42/1. Husband and wife should be completely devoid of anger and should work together to accomplish household tasks. Atharvaveda Mantra 6/89/2. There should be perfect compatibility between husband and wife. Atharvaveda Mantra 6/36/1. Husband and wife should lovingly gaze at each other and their faces should reflect happiness. Atharvaveda Mantra 7/37/1. Husband should never even think about females other than his wife, and wife should dress up decently and sensibly covering all body parts. Atharvaveda Mantra 7/38/1. Wife should firmly hold that she shall never go away from her husband's house, and this firm conviction prevents the husband from being attracted towards other females. See how deep secrets Vedas contain. Actually, people do not know Vedas contain these kind of knowledge. Thanks to my Acharya who has given deep secrets from Vedas on his book. So I will be trying to bring up more information from the book of my Acharya and give it to you. I request you to see these videos again and again to gain more knowledge, as well as request you to spread this knowledge to the people who are interested in Vedic Dharma. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.